Hey, and welcome to another episode of You Love Comic Books. This is episode 84 of a YouTube show where I showcase my recent comic book hauls, comic book speculations, and stuff from my collection. So, I went to my local LCS where they have an awesome dollar bin. Now, this is like two different trips that I'm going to show you. When I went there on Wednesday, I knew they were having a sale coming up for where basically the dollar bins and any of their other boxes would be half off. They got in a ton of new stuff in their dollar bins, so I was like, I'm just gonna go through them on Wednesday and I'll see what I grab. The first stack I'm going to show you, I couldn't pass them up, so I had to get them at the full dollar price. But I'll tell you what I paid for everything in the end anyway. And then I put a bunch aside for the weekend, just in case they were still there. Good. If not, oh well. But I got the ones that really wanted in the beginning. So let's get into this real quick. But before I start this haul, I want you to like this video. Smash that like button. That helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you have any questions what you see in the video, leave a comment. If you have any questions or, want to correct me, etc., whatever. Or you want to just say hi, I'm down with that too. If you like these videos and you want to see more, smash that bell, become a subscriber, become part of the You Love Comic Books conversation. I have 2 links in all my videos. One is for my Instagram, You Love Comic Books. You can follow me there to see the books from the hauls and also stuff from my collections. And then check out my eBay for comics, trades, video games, toys, etc. that I have on there as well. All right, let's do the haul. This is from the first trip, Justice League Annual number 2 from 1988. It's a classic Joker cover. I've been wanting to get this one for a while. I usually see it for like $5-10. I'm always like, found it for for the dollar, couldn't pass it up. This was pretty cool. This was basically I only paid $1 for all 3 of these. These are like smaller books. The Untold Legend of Batman. They were mail away books from the Batman serial that I guess came out when the first movie came out in '89. So pretty cool get. They're in nice condition too. Look at that awesome cover on the back. Here's the front cover. I think they kind of reprint another series called The Untold Legends of the Batman. So happy to get this. I was looking it up. This series could go for like $20 for the 3 books. So I thought that was a pretty good get, especially for under $1. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man 401. I think getting an Amazing Spider-Man book in the dollar bin, it's really, really good condition. Nothing crazy, not a major key. I mean, it's 401. Just happy to grab it, so that's cool. This was pretty cool to get as well. Solo number 3 with an awesome Lando and Fakon. I mean, I guess he's not really the real Lando either. They're different actors playing these characters, so I don't know. And Solo number 2. I could see this book picking up. They just announced, they announced it a while ago, but man, I tell you, Childish Gambino, that's not like his actual name, that's his rapper name, but he's the one who plays Lando in the Solo movie, and they just announced that him and his brother are going to be writing the Lando series that they announced a long time ago to be on Disney Plus. And of course, he's going to come back for the role. Expect that to, I guarantee you that this book, with him on the cover like this, and also his first appearance in the Star Wars comics and the Empire Strikes Back comics from the original series in the 1980, those are going to pick up as well. So I thought that was pretty cool to get, though. This one was cool to get. Not my favorite Star Wars movie. It's a controversial one. And to add to the controversy, I was a little bummed when I got home. I should have looked at the book. I always look at my books, and this one I didn't. The back of the book has a little tear. Not a little tear, a decent-sized tear, like this big on the back cover. Oh, well, still a cool cover of Kylo Ren fighting Luke hologram. Iron Man Golden Avenger, number 1. It's in decent condition. It's a photo cover. of Iron Man from the Iron Man movie, and these photo covers tend to do well, especially with like, this these original early run Marvel movies are now, they're like 15 years old now. The ones that are the worth the most, though, if you find those, I haven't seen those, are the Robert Downey Jr. covers. So I'll keep my eye out for those, but happy to get that. Iron Man 2 Public Identity. Honestly, I don't know why I bought this one. I just thought it was cool. This was cool. I'm happy to get this one. Superman Returns to Action Comics 643. This is like, I think this is when they restart the series after Crisis. It's just they did this with like Adventures in Superman Adventures or Adventures of Superman. I don't know what it's called. I think that's the title. It took over the original Superman numbering. So cool cover too. Happy to get that in really nice condition. This book can go for like $5 to $10. So this one's pretty cool get too. Justice League Europe #1. I have this one, but this is an improvement copy. Nice near mint book. Really, all the white and everything. I mean, this book is from 89. I feel like, who knows, in a perfect world, if all these movies come out after the, if they ever do, if the writer's strike and actor strike ever ends. But, I could see this interpretation of Justice League making into the screen, the James Gunn universe. Like, I could see that, especially with them announcing like a Metamorpho and all that. So, I don't know. That's a long shot but for $1 with an awesome, Bart Sears cover and everything. Gotham Academy #1. This book was pretty big a couple of years ago. His first appearance, I don't know. It's the first appearance of both these girls, but one of them became a Robin. I don't know if it's like there's any traction anymore, but I figured why not. This one's a good get. I will always pick this up if I find it for super cheap. I found this actually in a dollar bin last week, and I grabbed it again. They had another one. This is the first appearance of the main man Lobo. So, like, Lobo, again, if you're watching my previous videos, I showed this book. Lobo, when he first appears in Omega Man, he looks like a space clown, and he's not really Lobo yet. Like, he's kind of like he's just not, the character's not there yet. It's like the first appearance of Deadpool, too, in New Mutants. Like, he's kind of Deadpool, but he's not really Deadpool until, like, the Deadpool we know, until, like, his mini-series and his ongoing series. So, this is the first, like, where Lobo's in the full-on leather jacket and the attitude and everything. So I could see this book picking up, if Lobo ever makes it to the big screen, this book will gain traction. So happy to get another one of those. This is pretty cool. Not the greatest condition, but happy to get it. Jim Henson's Muppet Babies #20 in a newsstand. Why not? It, like I said, it's like a VG at best, but still happy to get. I feel like there's a lot of like pressable defects, but I'm never gonna get this book pressed. This one's really awesome. I couldn't believe this was in the dollar bin. This is in like, I would say this is like a fine VF, like a fine plus VF minus condition. The Human Fly #1. It's kind of like a weird series. I don't know if it was based on like a real guy, the wildest superhero ever because he's real. I think he was like a real stuntman or something. And there's like, I read through the issue, and you're introduced to his team, and I don't know how many issues it lasted. It might have been like 12 or whatever. Like issue 2, I think Ghost Rider's on the cover. Spider-Man's in this comic. It's one of those books I always wanted to get, but I'll see it'll be like $10 to $20. So I'm like, I'm not gonna pay. As much as I want the Human Fly, I'm not going to pay $20 for it. But when I saw that in a dollar, I couldn't believe it. I grabbed that one. So before I get to the next stack, I just want to tell you, I basically paid, because, like I said, there's free books, 2 free, and then really, in reality, this is 3 books. But so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 books for $10. So that's like 60 cents a book, especially, so not bad with that Human Fly #1 in there. So happy to get that. All right. Before I finish the next part of the haul, again, if you like what you see, smash that like button. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Subscribe to my channel. Become part of the You Love Comic Books conversation. All right, let's get to the second half of the haul. So, like I said, Saturday was the day they were having their sale. And so all the dollar bin books were 50 cents. I put a couple aside. Thankfully, they were there. Like I said, if someone went through the boxes and grabbed them, oh well, wouldn't have been the end of the world. But they had a good stack of these Alpha Flight books I'm going to show you. So basically, Jim Lee draws Alpha Flight from issue 51 through 62. He does some cover work afterwards, but I just wanted to get the ones with the interior. Now, the funny thing is, I think this issue, because it's in the, I wanted to get that 51 to 62. They did not have 51. That book can go for like 15, 20 bucks. That's just Jim Lee's first, I think it's considered Jim Lee's first Marvel work. I don't know. And then there's the Wolverine cover. I have that one already, but that's the one with Wolverine jumping out of box. I think that's like issue 52 or 53. But I got a bunch of other holes in that little run. So issue 54, which I don't think he does any of that, but whatever. It was in between. I didn't realize that. 55 with Jim Lee. 57. I have 56. I picked that up the other day. I don't know if it was there or whatever. Got it from a dollar bin somewhere. 58. Another Jim Lee. 59. And 62. So this is like Jim Lee's last issue until he go. I think he. I'm trying to think. Probably would be Punisher War Journal next, and you know he does like an X-Men issue. It's like 248. It's like his first work, but he doesn't come back till like after the 50s or whatever, or 60s of around the 200s. So happy to get those. Thought this was pretty cool. Superman, this is like 238. It's a Whitman variant. The DC Whitman variants are a little annoying. They're almost like Dell comic books. Is that it? Or Gold Key? It's whatever they are. The ones where it's like you have to open up the book to find the issue number. So this is 238. It's a Whitman variant. I'll be honest with you, I picked it up I put this up on my eBay already. These books can go for like 10 bucks easily because, I don't know, there's like people who like Whitman collectors. So, happy to grab that. Howling Commandos #1. Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. This book picked up a little while ago, like a year or two ago, but I figured for under 50 cents, I couldn't pass it up. West Coast Avengers #2. Fortunately, they didn't have that. I think it's 6 or 7's first appearance of like the Land Shark or whatever his name is. They had some Lobo comics. I picked up the ones with the fun covers. Lobo #17. This is Lobo City. Obviously, a little play on Sin City. And I thought this was just, this is a straight up cover by Lobo #33 with him as like a skeleton. That just looks sick. I picked up another one of these. Deathmate Black. First appearance of Gen 13. Now, I was reading through it. It's really like the first appearance of Fairchild from Gen 13. I don't think the other characters in there, but it is considered the first, so happy to get that. This is a good one. West Coast Avengers 52 in a newsstand, really nice condition. This book actually picked up a bit. This is the issue where you realize that like Wanda's kids are like demons, or there's like some weird storyline where they're like demons with Mephisto and Pandemonium, Master Pandemonium. His arms were like something, he's like an actor or something, and he gets into an accident. This is like, I think his first appearance is in like West Coast 4 or #8, and his arm gets ripped off, and he makes a deal with Mephisto, and Mephisto rips off his other arm and replaces his arms with demon arms, and I guess his new arms are now like portals to hell, so he can unleash all kinds of demons, and he ends up like absorbing the Scarlet Witch's like kids here. I don't know. Let's crack it open because this book's pretty nuts. And there's a funny thing. I don't know if anyone's ever seen this. People make fun of this online. John Byrne, who I think is, he's a iconic. He's a legend. Yeah, here we go. This is issue. Look at that. There, it's so gross. He has kid arms. So, kind of creepy. I don't know if we'll ever see that in the MCU. But, yeah, like I said, it's revealed these kids weren't, like, real, and he absorbed them. And like I said, he just shoots demons out. It's kind of a crazy character. But the joke is he can't draw children, John Byrne. He gives, like, kids the same faces. I guess it's not in this issue. Look at that. That's kind of nasty looking. He's eating Wonder Man's head with his Wanda's kid hand. So, really good John Byrne art in here. Happy to get this. And it's, like I said, it's in, like, mint condition. And it's a newsstand, so really, really nice. Okay. This one straight up cover by Action Comics Weekly, Phantom Lady. Is this a, what's his face? I don't think this is it. Nolan. Okay, it's not. I was thinking it was somebody else. I forgot the name of the artist. Famous artist. He did a lot of Wonder Woman covers and Boland. It's Boland. Okay. This is cool. Again, straight up cover by Justice League America 27. A little bit of an Exorcist homage with, I'm assuming that's Amanda Waller. So I thought that was really cool. Speedball #1. Really nice condition in a newsstand. Damage Control #1. I think this is volume 2 of Damage Control. Again, the newsstand. This is really, I thought this was kind of cool. I figured why not. Sensational Spider-Man #1. With, this is the Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Marvel Fanfare 44. Let me show you guys real quick the back cover. This is a little bit of a key. I was looking it up. It's like a first appearance of someone. And like I said, it's not anything too crazy. The artwork's pretty wacky in this comic. But it is Marvel Fanfare. And again, great condition. Happy to get this one. I love it. You know, it just looks like cheesy 80s airbrush art. Like it could be on the side of a van. This is a cool one. Justice League #5 from 1987. Key significance of this book, besides it being like a funny Guy Gardner cover, is this is the infamous, and I could see this definitely again playing out on screen, especially with the fact that Nathan Fillion was casted as Guy Gardner. This is, let me pull up the page. This is, I think this book will blow up in the future if they enact this scene. Let's find it. It's coming. This is the one where he gets into a little spout with Batman, and Batman knocks him out with one punch. Guy Gardner was like the jerk on the series, on this comic, like the foil or whatever. So happy to grab that. Happy to grab that one. All right, almost done with the haul here, guys. X-Men, the movie prequel, Wolverine. X-Men, the movie prequel, Rogue. X-Men, the movie, the official comic book adaptation from the first. So these are from the first movie. And then, last one, X-Men 2, Wolverine. I picked these up because I feel like with Deadpool coming out next year, hopefully if it doesn't keep getting delayed, the Wolverine's Hugh Jackman's gonna come back, and supposedly these other X-Men characters, because supposedly the joke is it's Deadpool kills the Fox Marvel universe. Supposedly the rumor going around, which could be pretty funny. So I figured, why not grab these, especially the fact that they were under 50 cents. So in reality, let's see. Let's just do a real quick count here. I'll just put Speedball. You guys can look at Speedball while I do this. 40 books here. I paid basically $20 for all of them that you saw in this video. So I would say that's a really good deal. Happy to grab these. Happy to go dig through these dollar bins. I always say it's worth it sometimes. Sometimes you find some awesome books. You know, so yeah, if you like what you saw in this video, smash that like button. If you have any questions what you saw in this video, or want to say hi or whatever, leave a comment. Subscribe, smash that bell, become part of the You Love Comic Books conversation. Check out the links from my Instagram and eBay in all my videos. The links are there. You're going to see a previous video here, a previous video there. You're going to smash that subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.